Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout of the evening is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds and takes place in the 180-pound weight division. Introducing your combatants. First, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Pittsburgh Boxing Club Route 51. Please welcome John the Convict Jaquay. His opponent across the ring to my left, fighting out of the red corner, representing Jaquay Martial Arts. Please welcome Gregg the Lumberjack Rudolph.
A little less intense stare down this time, but I still feel with the electricity in the air that we're probably going to see some fireworks in this one.
Oh, it's about to be bad, man, and I'm excited for it, too.
I like that Rudolph coming out here in the all black.
That's what it's supposed to be. Solid color.
Well, I guess we'll give the nod to the blue corner Jaquay there, too. A little oversight there on my part, but here we go. Rudolph saying he really wants to try to showcase his skills tonight. Everybody kind of packages him as a brawler, some guy with that one hitter that we talked about, some guy that just wants to come out there and throw leather and land the big shots, but he says there's a lot more to me. I'm a technical fighter, and I'm going to show it tonight.
Skills are great, and they will keep you alive, but there is nothing like a good, solid knockout and having that kind of power to scare a guy and to put the fans on their feet.
He said that the power is there. You know, don't forget that it's there. He's not going to want to shy away from it if something opens up, but he really wants to showcase his skills, get in there, be a technical fighter, display himself, and then if the opportunity presents itself to uncork on something and really.
And I think he's doing a really good job of that right now, actually. He's moving around really well on his feet, but he's also, I've seen him throw some bombs out there so far. He threw a right when the round opened up. He caught him with it right there. It was that good right again.
Hey, call me crazy. I mean, both of these guys look like good little boxers.
Ooh. Great uppercut he hit him with.
Another one, an overhand right there.
What Rudolph is doing great is when he drops that jab, his right hand is glued to his face. He's not going to cop with any counters, and it keeps him perfectly situated to drop that right hand over the top when he sees an opening. Like that, there you go.
I see Jaquay's hand starting to drop down here a little bit.
Oh, yeah, and when Jaquay throws that right, his other hand drops completely. He's in danger, and he doesn't even know it.
And certainly Gregg Rudolph's corner definitely going to let him know that, because if we're seeing it on this side, you better believe those cornermen are going to let him know about it too.
Absolutely.
Probably the same thing there for Jaquay.
Sports training, enhanced results, time bomb.
Chris Williams is in his corner, and Chris does a great job. Chris is another guy that trained me for a little while when I was an amateur, and I put full faith and confidence in his ability, and I can see how he's getting Gregg ready and how he's moving and executing his skills. So I know Chris is telling him that he's dropping his hands.
You know, I feel like Chris is kind of one of those unspoken heroes in the local fight game here. I don't think he gets enough credit. The guy is an excellent coach.
And he loves the sport so much. He was coming to meet me in the gym in the mornings when anyone else didn't have to be there, but it was just me and him, and he worked to correct a lot of weaknesses in my game. And I see the way he teaches the guys on the fight club, that Jaquay's Fight Club in Pittsburgh. I see the way he teaches them. He teaches them with the same passion and attention to detail.
Yeah, he's an asset to any team, that's for sure. We open up the second round here. A little glove touch again. Gonna look for the hand placement again. See if Jaquay's gonna drop it.
Look at Rudolph sit down, waiting. He's trying to lure the guy in right now. When a fighter is moving around like that, sits down on the sides, he's going to stalk a little bit. He's trying to let some power loose.
Another tip for those amateurs. Coming to you from the 11-0.
Oh, got him with that nice overhand right. Just missed him flush. Now, what Jaquay's doing real nice, he's actually defending himself really well. Other than when he throws his punches and the hand not throwing the punch drops, he's actually defending the straight-on shots and the shots over the top really well. That's probably one of the reasons why Rudolph hasn't been able to hit him clean yet.
Yeah, Jaquay fighting out of Pittsburgh Boxing Club, Route 51. Getting the coaching there. I mean, obviously, you know if you're going to be fighting Gregg Rudolph, it's going to be a straight-ahead battle.
Rudolph's got to be careful because Jaquay's now trying to take control with the generalship and pushing him around a bit, but he's paying for it big time.
Well, a little late punch on that one. But I don't think Greg minds. He's a tough guy.
That was a tough round to score at the end. He's under the pressure a little bit. But,
as we get a look at the beautiful Laura. But, you know, sometimes it's like that. You know, it's easy to be influenced how the end of the fight can go. And sometimes I'm against that, and sometimes I'm for it. You know, it's kind of that grade school mentality. It's not necessarily who's winning the fight, but who was on top whenever the teacher pulled you off.
Exactly.
And
judges are human, too. They see the last 10 seconds of a round be a flurry. They call it stealing the rounds right there. A guy could win the whole round flat, but in the last 20 seconds, he throws a flurry of punches, and it looks like he won the round, and he goes and steals the round right from him.
But to that point, too, you could also say, you know, I was able to take all that punishment, and guess what? At the end of that round, I wasn't dead. I was ready to keep coming. And you throw those flurries and say, hey, everything that he did didn't mean anything. So, you know, you can look at it from different ways, but we're going to move here into the third and final round. We're going to figure out who's the winner here shortly. But Jaquay coming on strong here in the latter half.
Jaquay's taller than Rudolph, so hopefully he starts using his range and not lunging in so much when he throws those jabs.
I mean, it could have been potential strategy to just be defensive, let Gregg wear himself out, and then once you can see him start to take those big, heavy breaths, start to really implement yourself that way.
Now, both of these fighters are clearly a little gassed out because one person should be pushing the action right now. Whenever you get a guy on the wall, the other one has got to push the action, especially in the amateur rounds. You don't have that much time.
Yeah, and especially like you said, that last round was difficult to score. I mean, I could really see it going either way, but you can't give the judges any reason to doubt you as we move into a decision round.
And Jaquay's got that same issue, and we just watched him go a shot, miss squarely, and almost threw himself right into the ropes because when he throws, he's not on balance, and he's overreaching.
And we see Gregg Rudolph now really looking to try to size one up and let it go.
Mouthpiece comes out for a moment. You know, in the professionals, there's a rule. You can't fight unless you have two mouthpieces for this exact reason.
I've never seen a mouthpiece fly out that far. I mean, that was pretty incredible. I'm just going to make that a note. That was pretty incredible.
Yeah, you get hit at the right angle, your mouth's open. It looks worse. It looks way worse than it really is, especially to the judges.
Both of these guys here looking to really try to put a bow on this and walk away with the win. I think both of these guys are really trying to land some big shots here in the final moments.
You know, in this round, it's hard for me to tell who's done enough to win it outright. But they are brawling, and that's what matters. The big winner are always the people. First and foremost, you always got to remember the people because they make it possible by spending money and time. So even if we can't call it, the people are on their feet. You can hear them clapping in the background. They're happy with the outcome of the fight.
Well, to put myself out on a limb, I think Gregg kind of took that first round. He was the more aggressive fighter. I think he landed some more shots. I think we saw.
I agree on the first round.
Yeah, Jaquay was a little more defensive, but again, that might have been the game play. Second round there towards the end, Jaquay started to open up a little bit, started landing those big shots, maybe stole around there at the end, but again, difficult round to score. Moved into the third round, heck, I don't know.
Well, the second and third rounds were really hard for me to score too. To say either way would be a gamble, though I do think when you get your mouthpiece knocked out, all things considered equal, it just looks worse to the judges.
Judges starting to get their scorecards together as we wait on the decision. And just like our previous fight, it looks like if there was any ill will or bad blood, it was worked out between the ropes where it should be.
Just want to take this moment to give a shout out to Gus's for all the catering and all the food here, for faster, getting a lot of these fighters in shape and getting them ready. If you need any clothes, you want to hit the Tom Bomb Factory. All wonderful sponsors. If you need a house built or anything, any construction projects, taken care of. KP Builders are the guys you want to call. Wonderful supporters and sponsors of this event. And in that regard, you're going to need somebody to move your stuff. Anything big or heavy, Allegheny Crane has got that for you right there.
And on that note, if you guys are considering trying to get into any sort of boxing, any one of these gyms is going to be fantastic.
Before we go to the scorecards, a round of applause for a hard-fought 180-pound weight division contest. The final bell has rung and your judges have spoken. Your winner by decision in the red corner, Gregg Rudolph.